So guys, today I'm gonna showing you exactly how to build a professional, fully responsive website from the scratch.
At the end of this video, you will be absolutely able to create this kind of website absolutely from scratch, no coding required, as a complete beginner. You will know how to buy a domain, how to buy a hosting, how to link a hosting to the domain, how to connect the WordPress website builder to the hosting provider service, how to customize the website, how to set up contact and sign up forms for your website, how to change admin credentials and add users and make sure that emails are sent properly from the website. And at the end, as a bonus point, I will show you how to set up the blogs and categories. And you guys, take your time, don't rush yourself. Honestly, it took me 3 days to build this website because I want it to be absolutely customized, even though I knew how to build websites. And if some point you feel stuck and you feel like you don't want to learn all this, it doesn't cost that much to order this service and let someone else to build this website for you. Actually, my team can do it for you, and I will leave the contact form down in the description if you would like someone from my team to build the similar website for you.
Guys, when I was starting my first business 4 years ago, for my website they were quoting like thousands of dollars. So I literally did thousands of dollar job on my own in 3 days. And you can do it in just 1 hour. Without any further ado, let's quickly start building website from the scratch.
First things first, to start creating your own website, first you need to have a domain. A domain name represents the address of any specific website, which people usually type in the browser as the URL. For example, the domain name of this website is Mori Devat. There is some watch outs to know and pay attention before actually you purchase a domain that I will create either separate video about, or you can see on my blog. And now let's list domain registers according to my research. I went through all these websites to gather data for you in order to make it easier for you and save some time for you. Disclaimer: the prices are changing all the time. It doesn't mean that this is the price for every day, every time. This is my personal experience. Basically, if you go and buy your domain in any of these websites, you are totally fine, because these are most dominant the domain registers. You will benefit from the 24/7 support, user friendliness. Basically, there is not much difference between their services. All of them are good. Now let's find out how to actually register and find your domain technically. I will register my domain with Godaddy because already I have some domains already registered in Godaddy. Basically, if you go with any other domain registers mentioned here, the procedure will be quite similar. As mentioned, all of them are quite user-friendly, nothing complicated. Step number 1, the groundwork that I have already represented for you in terms of price comparison, is to go through all the domain registers and compare their pricings. Watch out about the things that you must watch out before buying the domain and deciding which domain registers to pick. As by my investigation, the difference is so small. Basically, all of them are good. Namecheap was the best, but I went for GoDaddy anyways because I used it before and I want to stick with it. Alright guys, now it's time to register my domain. So what's great, it's my domain is available. I will just add it to the card. Then I check out the options available there. I continue to the cart. And here we go. You can see all the things that you need to really watch out before buying your domain. Here we have first year and second year prices, which are absolutely different. Some promotions, calculate all these fees. Then website builder fee, which is added to my cart without my permission. That's not really cool. I just removed it. Make sure you remove some additional things that you really don't need for initially. And there is some protection about hacking. Later on you can install some protection plugins or certifications. Without Godaddy support, you don't really need at this point, so just remove it. Next step, you need to create your account with Godaddy. I'm sure you can simply create this, and then you need to move forward. If you have the promo code, you can input the promo code for additional discount. If you want to know the promo code, you can check the description of this video. I will put their promo code, which you can claim the additional discounts with them. Now Alright, congratulations with successfully completion of the very first step after let's purchase a hosting for your domain. Okay, now let's discuss what is actually hosting. To put web hosting definition simple, web hosting is what makes your website visible online. Hosting saves all the information of your website on some specific place. So hosting is a must-do step for creation of the blog. It is very important to choose right hosting if you want to rank high on the search engines. At the end, of course, you want to rank high on the search engines because you want to be found by your readers, by your audience, by your clients. So there are many things to consider before buying hosting. You can change it later, but it's better if you set up it right from the beginning. I really did lots of research before I picked my hosting. I want you to know all these details. I put everything on this blog, my website, but I also want to create maybe later separate video about that. If you are an absolute beginner, the basic plan for the hosting is Chef Hosting. It's also a cheaper plan. It's also not very SEO friendly, but if you are really small, you can start with it. And later on, if your blog grows, you can also change your hosting plan. So cheapest option, shared hosting. Then I went to most prominent hosting providers and they, of course, collected data for you, which is the cheapest hosting providers. And also I want to make sure that cheapest does not mean the poorest, because as mentioned, it's very important. Hosting is very important. It does not have to be cheap if your website will not be indexed in the search engine. It should be quality and it should be reasonable. And these are most prominent hosting providers in terms of SEO friendliness, in terms of easy to use, user friendliness, beginner friendliness, and customer satisfaction. I will show you now for Bluehost, but I'm sure with any other domain, if you if you go with them, the procedure will be pretty much similar because these are most prominent websites. If I will find special offers and discounts of any of the hosting providers, I will link it down in the description. Right now, let's move forward and register with hosting. All right, I'm showing you step by step how to purchase hosting for your domain, for your website. If you're very basic and you have one website, you can go with a basic plan. Though for the sake of this video, I'm choosing Choice Plus package. You can go with basic or any other package. Pay attention that Bluehost actually offers free domain for its any package, starting from the basic package. So you can absolutely skip the first step, buying a domain separately if you have not purchased a domain yet. For the sake of this video, I wanted to show you both options. How to buy hosting and domain together with one provider, and also if you already have a domain, how to link your domain to the hosting provider. If you watch through the end of this video, you will know both ways. Let's type any of our desired domain name and click next. After that, we will be prompted to the next page, which is easy to fill sign up page, where you need to indicate your details like first name, last name, country, and so on. You can easily do it by yourself. Then you are choosing the plan. There is 2 months, 24 months, and 36-month plan. Of course, there is price difference if you are going for the many years at the same time. You also have an option to pick package extras, some additional support services, or just untick them if you don't need it at the moment. I just unticked all the options. Make sure that you are not charged with extra services that you don't want. Also check this confirmation that domain is available. If not, then you need to find another domain. But for my case, my domain was available. Next thing that I'm about to show you, as promised, is how to link your Godaddy domain to Bluehost hosting. For that, first we need to go back to Godaddy account by following the steps also described on this video. Scroll all the way down and go to manage the DNS. And when we go to manage DNS, we will be prompted to the page where you will see the name servers. What we are going to do actually, we want to change these name servers and link it to the Bluehost instead of GoDaddy. And as for what to input there, go back to the Bluehost dashboard, go to the domain, click on domain, and then you will see the records that you need to input in the GoDaddy instead of GoDaddy name servers. So click on the name servers, and this is what you need to copy, paste both of them. Save changes on the GoDaddy, and that's pretty much it. After I'm done with that step, I need to assign my domain to the hosting by going to the assign section, putting there my domain, and then verifying by pressing assign the domain. It may take some time, wait for half an hour or 1 hour. Then next step is to pick the blogging platform for your website. Links to the best hosting providers are linked down in the description of this video. Congratulations! Now you're on the step number 3, and if you came across with me and all the way through this point, you definitely deserve a coffee. Stop me, but make sure you resume. Well, as for the blogging platform, there are various blogging platforms, of course, there are various providers. But for the purpose of this video, I will show you how to build the website in WordPress. WordPress is a blogging platform which I use for this website as well, and it is most widely used website blogging platform as well. WordPress is popular for a reason, because it's highly customizable, and basically you can do everything with the WordPress. You can build an e-commerce website, you can customize it as per your wish. It's highly SEO friendly, and as I mentioned, it's most widely used for even bigger websites that you can imagine. Most importantly, it's absolutely free. I haven't paid anything for it until now. But for the purpose of this video, we will build the website on WordPress. So let's see now how to link the WordPress website to our hosting. And as we pick the shared hostings, usually with these providers, what is the good thing that it is very easy to click your WordPress to your hosting. It's just a one-click procedure because these hostings support WordPress. That's really beneficial because otherwise you can have really headaches to link your hosting to the WordPress. Let's move forward, see technically now. Okay guys, now next step is to go to Bluehost dashboard and click on My Sites and fill this simple site name and site tagline for your website as per your choice. And then put there your domain. Then you can untick these plugs. We can download these plugins later. It's very useful plugins though. Then after your WordPress will be successfully installed, you will have a website where you can go to log in as an admin to your website, and then you have your username generated and password that you can go and put there, or you can just type your domain and you will have, you see this. Then you can go to admin login and then you can put there your password. And then here we are. This is admin dashboard, and now the fun starts. Congratulations if you made it until now, because now the most funny part starts. Now we are building our website. Most creative part starts now. If you watch this all the way to the end, you will know how to create absolutely professional website.
I believe we deserve more than living paycheck to paycheck. So here I am sharing all the tips and tricks that I learned to escape from day job and live free life, earn money to live life fullest. We deserve it. I investigate different digital marketing techniques every day. I search for making money online opportunities. I test them with my team, and then I share everything explicitly here. So make sure you don't miss out free content for you by signing up down below. And if you sign up, you will get a chance that I will invite you to absolutely close the Facebook group. That group is absolutely closed, limited quantity, because I want to make sure about quality over quantity. Let's team up and do all this together. This is a crazy.
Hope it was interesting break for you and you subscribe to my channel for Make Money Online tips. And now let's go back to our WordPress website building. First thing that we are going to do, we go to Appearance, Themes, Add a new theme, and we're searching for Astra. There are various themes. It's very important that your theme is safe. I made lots of research on this theme. This is one of the most recommended safe theme that I found out. So I'm just downloading this. I made this background research. You can go and choose any other theme, but then it will be harder for you to follow up because this video is made with this theme. Go to the plugins and then you will be able to get started with all the plugins that you need to build your website. This theme offers you the bundle of the plugins. Before that, I deleted all the plugins that was pre-installed. Now I'm activating that theme and you will be prompted to this page after this. This is the applications that support and come with these themes. These plugins will help you to make your website easily and more user-friendly. Then we have the starter templates, and let me tell you about the starter templates. Though we can absolutely build these templates from the scratch, these templates are already pre-made. It just simplifies our tasks. You just pick the template that is most suitable for your site, and it is straight away integrated to your website. So you have ready-made website that you can after customize. Why would you bother building different pages, posts, if it's already built and you can import it easily, right? So I just picked one of the templates that I liked for my website, and then I'm importing this one. This may take some time. Give it a time, be patient. And I absolutely understand that it can be time-consuming task and you may actually not be able to finish this task in 1 hour. Make sure you don't make yourself too tired and take breaks between this. You deserve some break. You don't have to build this website in 1 hour. Actually, it did not take 1 hour of me. It's just editing that helped me to shorten this to 1 hour or more than 1 hour actually. But take your time. You can stop this video and get back to it anytime. And if you have any question, you can leave in the comment. I will try to answer your comments in the comment section. If you face any problems, let me know. So guys, this is the template that we imported. There is many things that I need to change. I need to delete lots of pages because I like simple websites. I will customize it, but before that, what I want to make sure that I'm one and only admin of this website. Nobody else has access on it, and the admin credential is linked to my contact details. I went to the WordPress dashboard, then users, and this is not my email address. I want to change it. This is email address of my team member, but I was unable to change it. I also had the same problem with my another website. Contact forms and sign up forms did not react when it was field, so I did not receive any email confirmation when somebody wanted to contact me, when my client wanted to contact me. It's a huge problem. It took me long to realize how can I solve this problem without any technical support, all on my own. So now you can benefit from this knowledge. I hope it will make it easier, your path easier. Of course, if you face this problem, here is how you are gonna solve this problem. First of all, what I did, I went to the plugins, add new plugin, and after that search for WP Mail SMTP. This plugin activated, install and activated. After that, you will see on the left dashboard the additional button that will appear for these plugins. I'm going to the setting right now and I'm going to change the settings there. If you want to know in details why PHP mails not sending from the WordPress usually, you can refer to my blog. Let's not go into details. Now you will see different mail hosting providers that you can pick. It's like here is Google, Gmail, Microsoft, PHP. PHP is default, it's not working, and you are gonna pick your email service provider. For me, email hosting is done by Zoho, so I'm just googling Zoho SMTP, and they have this useful page where I can see all the information that I need to input there. I need to input SMTP host, that's indicated on that page. Contact your email hosting support for these details or search online and you may be able to find it just like I did. Zoho Mail is quite useful hosting. I'm copying SMTP host, SMTP port and SMTP encryption from that page. SMTP username and SMTP passwords are your email actual login and password. Make sure you remember and make sure it's correct. You just need to fill SMTP username, SMTP password fields and then click Save Settings. We need to test if the settings were successfully implemented by going WP Mail SMTP button, again settings, email test, and just put there any of your email that is working and test it if it send it out. My congratulations, because from now on you will be able to change admins, delete new admins, add new editors, moderators. You will be able to receive contact form information when your client, your reader fills it. You will be able to receive all the admin related useful data. Okay, and now let's move forward and finally start customization of our website as per our wishes. WordPress edit with Elementor, which we already activated with the theme. The Elementor came with the theme with other useful plugins. If it's not there, you can just add a new plugin as we added the plugin before and activate Elementor. With this theme, what is good thing? Free images come in bundle, so you don't really have to search on Google or create your own images. You can use this for images. This is a huge benefit. First thing I'm going to change, I'm going to change the picture of that guy on the website because obviously I'm not that guy. And as my website, as mentioned earlier, is about making money online, testing various methods of digital marketing, I'm going to pick some relevant picture. This picture I picked for now, but in the future, of course, I will change it. I will change this picture from with Elementor to. So now you know one valuable skill, how to change pictures with Elementor easily. Next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to change back this picture first of all because I don't like it. Let's stick with my picture now. I will go with my own picture and then I will adjust the position. It can be default. Default is like this, and you have different options about attachment. Scroll function looks like this, for example. And yeah, I will show you also some different positions and what is the difference between them. And difference is not that much, so you can just test it out, see what you like. Just this is the different options that you have, just to know. As a next step, I'm going to just click on the text and then adjust this text as I like it. I can adjust the text color, I can adjust the typography, the font size, font weight, the font style, line height, letter spacing. Basically, you can adjust these fonts and the abbreviations, text style as per your wish. You can go to the options pretty easily. As you can see, I just pressed to that box and then relevant settings just shows up. Elementor is very simple to use. So here is what I got right now. I go to customization option to test out about the global settings of the website. Global settings is global typography, how headings should look like, how normal text should like. This is how header looks like, and basically I don't like this logo because it's not relevant. I will just Google free logos. For now, it's a free option initially. If you want to have your own logo, feel free to design it, order it, of course. Yeah, I will replace it for the purpose of this video. So here we have now a new logo. Now let's go back to the check menus option. Check the menus option. First, I'm going to check the website. How does it look like? The resource page, I really don't need it for now. I'm going to delete it. I'm just checking the settings. How is it for this template that we imported? And I'm just deleting some things that I really don't use. Resource page, I don't need it. Blog page, I will keep it on the secondary menu. And about the services, this is not my services and definitely need to delete those. The quick links. So basically here you can see all types of menus that has been created, and you can just go forward and delete some things that you don't think it's relevant at the moment. And don't forget that you can edit anytime later. I just will keep it simple initially, and later on if I need, I will add relevant pages. Alright, now as I edited my menu items, I'm just gonna go back to the Elementor editing and edit my main page a little bit more because it's not final. This picture is not something that I really like, so I edited it a lot in order to customize it in a way that I will like it. This text is absolutely not relevant to me. I'm just gonna delete it. Just pressing delete button. Now it doesn't look any good, so I need any space. What I'm gonna do, I just press plus and then spacer. Just drag the spacer between those two items. That's how simple is this. It's very simple to use Elementor again. It's absolutely user-friendly. No skills, no coding required, as you can see. What is this countdown? I don't know. I really don't. I don't think I need it, so I just delete it. I'm going to add it, of course, about me section. I'm just gonna put there some information about me, but first let me see what options about the picture do we have. This picture is a bit big, but unfortunately I don't have any better option. Others are very small, so I will just keep this big. And now let's write some things about in and about section. We can also modify the colors as per our wish, of course. If we go to style section in the Elementor, Elementor also has advanced section for background change. You can adjust it just as you wish. This part is absolutely not relevant. This part is also I will delete. these testimonials one I can add later, not now. I don't need it now. I will just delete it by just pressing on the X. This one, I don't know. I will just delete this one too. And about the sign up function, I really need sign up function for my blog. I need my readers to sign up to my newsletter. And I will teach you later how you can create actually sign up forms. Okay, now I need my own sign up form. For this, I need MailChimp to activate MailChimp. I got a whole new separate tutorial about MailChimp and about the sign up forms, how to run effective email marketing campaign. I have separate blogs on that, how to attract your clients, your readers, and how to run this efficiently. But for now, I also want to show you how I set up my MailChimp campaign. As you can see, I activated this plugin that led me to, after that I went to the MailChimp official website and I just sign up. This is like external website that you need to sign up, and after you sign up for that website, you inactivate it. It's very simple. If it's in any other website, I'm sure you can manage this. After I sign up for this website, I need to get my API key, which I later will input to my WordPress plugin in order to connect my MailChimp account to my WordPress. And once it's connected, then forms will gonna work. And each time when the visitor signs up and puts there their email addresses, I will receive this information on my MailChimp account, which is external and not connected to WordPress. I hope it makes any sense to you. If not, please go back and listen to me again. I know these are many things there. It's quite complicated, guys. It took many hours for me to comprehend all this information. Yeah, it can be confusing. And once you go to your profile, then on the pen section, actually, you will see your API key, which you need to go back to your MC4WP, so MailChimp for WordPress plugin that we activated earlier. And on the settings function, just put there your key in order to link your MailChimp profile with your WordPress. And now we got this shortcode code that we can actually take and paste to our footer, and each and every time when person sees that footer and inputs their contact information, you will receive information on your MailChimp account. There is some settings that you can go through and customize for the MailChimp form. I will just put it simple and keep it simple just the way it is. I'm going back. Now I can go back to customization option. First, I need to change this color. It's not my favorite color. So by going to the setting, we can adjust colors, everything. We can adjust the font, sizes, as per your wish. Okay, this is how my design will look like, how my text will look like, and now I'm going to the sign up function, and I'm just putting their newsletter sign up form from MailChimp instead of the one which was there. We have display form name option. I will untick them, I don't like them. And you can publish it, and alternatively, what can you do? You can input their HTML instead of the newsletter sign up form if it does not work for you somehow, and then put the short code there, which we received from the MailChimp. So I will show you now what I mean. You just go to the MailChimp for WordPress plugin, then you just modify the settings there as you wish, and now we have this shortcut. Let's go to customization and continue customization now. Check the footer. This logo in the footer needs to be changed, deleted or replaced. I will just delete it permanently. And make sure to delete all the other old pictures that is stuck in your media library, because you're paying for storage. Do you remember? You don't want to overload your website with the pictures which are not really relevant anymore. And I'm gonna replace the old logo with my new logo, diminish the size, yeah, make sure that it looks good. This text can be placed, and social media icons, I will change it because I don't have Twitter and Facebook at the moment for this blog. I will remove contact me information, and I probably input their contact form instead. And if your contact form does not go successfully to your inbox, then you need to follow the steps described earlier, because it's related to the fact that WordPress sometimes does not send emails. Now let's go to the page, which is called About. I think I will just have one home page, which also contains About page and Contact page all in one. I don't really think that it's necessary to have 3 different pages for home, About, and Contact. Like, where it does not make any sense and just have one sentence there. So I will just integrate all these 3, and I will just remove all the others, and then we just keep home page. So I deleted About page, I don't need it. I will delete Contact from the secondary menu, but it's still in Pages. Later on I will delete from the Pages too. At the moment what I did, I made sure it's not displayed on the secondary menu. The Contact is no longer displayed on the secondary menu. I will delete these quick links. Yeah, as I mentioned, I want to have my blog as simple as possible. There is not really necessary to have all this extra data, which is always confusing for the reader. I personally don't like when I go to the website and it's too confusing, so I want to make sure it's not confusing and it's pretty simple to navigate. I want to input their contact form instead. To do so, I need to close this customization tab, go back to the WordPress dashboard, find the plugins section, then press on the Add New, and then find the WordPress WP Forms and activate it. As mentioned earlier, sometimes for the websites, this form does not work, so it does not send out emails to your personal email. When someone fills this form, you should receive inbox, and if you don't receive inbox, then something is wrong with you. And earlier in this video I showed you how to fix this, because I also had this same issue. Now, as we activated simple contact form, WP form, we can here adjust the fields. Leave the fields that you would like to see. You can change the name of the field. You can adjust as per your wish. And then let's go back to the customization and embed this form instead of these quick links here, which I don't want to have personally. Go down, press on the pen. Next thing that I'm going to do, as I said, I'm going to add the contact form. For that reason, I go back to customization, Then I go to footer menu, and on the footer menu you can search for the contact forms instead of widget 1 in this case, and that's it. Then you can see that the bottom is white. I really don't want to have this kind of white, but there is not even my text visible, so I need to change colors for that. Pick the colors that you like. This is going to be the color that I choose for now for the sake of this video. And now let's continue our customization procedure. Next thing, I'm going to change the social icons down there. For that, I go to customization again. I just press the pen. I delete Twitter. I just leave Instagram because I don't have at this point other social media. I'm gonna just copy my Instagram link and paste in the field of URL. That's it. Now I have my own social media linked to this website. Let's have a look now what else can be customized. I'm gonna customize the blog page by clicking on Edit on Elementor again. I just deleted whole page. I think I will build this from scratch. What I will do, I will insert there Recent Posts tab. You can insert it like this, but right now, as I don't have any posts, it does not look very beautiful. I will show you later how to create posts. I really don't like Elementor's post option. For the free plan, I use free plan. You can upgrade with the paid plan. That's why I go back to the WordPress editor instead. And WordPress editor, inherited editor, actually offers better option for the recent posts grid. So once again, Elementor does not offer much customization about the recent blogs unless you can create it manually with your hands. I don't want to create for each post manually grid like that. I'm just switching back to the WordPress editor, and I'm adding the field of the recent posts. For example, this grid looks like this, and we can then change the colors and whatsoever. Here you can adjust number of items per page. You can adjust number of colors, columns, and also colors. Once you are ready, press the update button, and let's check how the website looks now with this update. What makes Elementor amazing in comparison with WordPress editor is that you can see the end result and page straight away. With WordPress editor, it's impossible to see end result. You see one thing and then you update the blog, and sometimes it looks different on the blog, just like this case. So here I am. I'm just changing some settings, and then I'm just going to the preview. You can press on the preview and check how each changes actually look like on the final destination page. That's pretty much it on building recent posts page. Now let's go back to the pages, see what pages we got, and delete unnecessary ones. So you just go WordPress dashboard pages and check out. Then go WordPress dashboard, posts, and delete the posts that it's not yours and you probably don't need them. Then you can create new one. Let's create a test post. It should appear on our recent posts page that we have just created with WordPress editor. So this is my test post, and now let's go back to the website and see if it appears on the page that we just created. And voila, here is it. It shows up. Later I will show you how to customize and make it more beautiful, more better appealing. Now, as you know how to create posts, let's see how to create categories. So categories are basically narrowed down version of the posts, the pages. For example, I have the page which is called blogging, and then you can have specific categories assigned to the blogging. For example, in my blog I have category how to create blog, and then I have category how to monetize your blog and some blogging tips. That's basically very important for website architecture, and it's important for search engine. If you would like me more to talk about search engine preferred site architecture, stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and if you find this video, please leave a like button. It really helps me and it can make my day, honestly. Now, as I created category, don't forget to update. I want to display this category on my main page. So I go back to the main menu, then I press on customize. First thing, I'm checking the header again, and the header consists of primary and secondary menu, and I want to go to the secondary menu, that's why, and I need to appear the blogging category next to the secondary menu. That's why I choose add items and blogging, and as you can see it is displayed next to the blogging. But blogging, it's a bit of confusing, is not it? So let's change the names of it. I'm gonna name the recent blogs page recent blogs, and yeah, blogging page. It's basically tips on how to start blogging. So for now, let's name it "Make Money by Blogging," and I will change it later probably. And if you want to know what is it right now, feel free to visit my website, and you will find there many useful tips about making money online, starting blogging, SEO optimization, social media marketing, and the different ways for passive income. I definitely post there only my own experience. I'm testing different methods, and on the way I'm sharing what's genuine on my blog only. So support me by subscribing to my blog and get very useful data for you for free. Alright, let's take now time to customize the sidebar. I don't like when these too many things are there. I want to, for now, delete them and later on add something, but I will show you how to. Just press on customize on the pen and then remove all of them. And leave some of them if you would like. And I will show you now how to add something that you want to be displayed on your sidebar. Every time someone is reading your post, it will be shown to them. So you are just adding widget, and there are numerous things that you can add, such as sign-up forms, custom HTML, calendar even if you would like, gallery, photo, basically everything. Recent posts, recent comments, so on. Alright guys, that was it. If you want to have your categories displayed separately and the posts associated with those categories to be shown up. But I prefer to create a new page because I have more freedom to customize that page. Once you display your category, the posts are automatically assigned to those categories and you have a little freedom to modify that page. I want to build customized category page. I'm creating a new page and then I will build from the scratch manually some visual effects. I'm creating new page. I will name this new page same as the category, at least similar. This new page will be about the blogging, how to start blogging, and so on. All the tips that I know about blogging. Again, if you would like to know more about blogging, how to make money from blogging, how to make money from online, feel free to visit this exact website. I'm going to the customization and I'm seeing the header menu, and header menu consists of the primary and secondary menu, so I need to change secondary menu. I'm going to the secondary menu and I'm adding my new page and removing the categories that I added earlier. Now I have my new page displayed, and what I need to do, I need to edit this page. As always, I edit pages and posts with Elementor because it's easier, it's more visual. I don't need to go back and forth like in WordPress editor to check the edits that I made, because in WordPress editor one thing is that you are making changes and usually it's displayed slightly different on the page, so it's not convenient. You again always have option to choose the template for your pages and posts. In contrast to building anything from scratch, there are different templates that you can use to build your page, build your posts always. That's why I advised you to use this theme. The other themes don't offer these fascinating support with templates. For example, you can use this template, but just for the purpose to show you guys. I will probably build my page from the scratch, but how to use template is, let's see. So I have this template, and what I need to do, I need to adjust this, customize this page. Honestly, I prefer to build from scratch because there is too many things to adjust here. But again, I want to know you everything about this building website thing, so you should know how to do both options. I'm assuming you are a complete beginner, so let's try both ways. So I don't think you need to see it again because we already did it for my main page. You know already how to use Elementor, I believe. It's as simple to use as just click on the section that you would like to edit. Then there is everything you can see. You can adjust the content, then you can go to the style tab, adjust the style, and you can go to advanced tab for some motion effects, some background effects, and so on and so forth. You can see what is on the Elementor dashboard for you available for the sections. You can easily drop to the page everything you need, like image, like text. You need to add video. You can drop and drag from the Elementor dashboard to the page. It is as easy to edit as that one. So I'm just showing you what I have created. This, but honestly I don't like it at all. For my blog page I will delete it. But again, you know how to use the template for your page, at least how to adjust it and so on. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask me in the comments. I will try to answer all of your questions. What I'm going to do now, I will just delete this page, everything, because I don't like it. I will create a new page from scratch with a WordPress editor again, because as I mentioned, what I don't like with free version of Elementor, they don't offer really customizable, very nice layout for the posts and especially for categories. This is my subcategory of this category of blogging, which I want to display for this specific page that I created earlier. So what I'm going to do, I'm exactly in the same manner as I created before. I'm going to create the post grid with one difference. I'm just going to go to the settings and these post grids won't reflect all the posts that I created. I will just assign to this post specific category, which is blogging at this moment. Later on, I will have more categories like SEO friendliness, healthy mindset, and so on. Everything I learned in my life. So each these categories will have specific customized pages. I need to go to categories and assign category just like I did right now. Then I will, of course, see the different options that we got. We can have several columns as you wish, several posts per page. You guys never forget to save updates like I do sometimes, otherwise you're screwed up. Always press update when you make some changes. I'm gonna update it now. I'm gonna go now and create a blog post. To show you how to create a blog post, you have again two options to create blog posts with Elementor, which is the plugin that we downloaded, or with WordPress build editor, which is not that convenient and not as user-friendly as Elementor. This theme that I advised you has amazing image catalogs. I think I told you this already, right? I'm just picking the picture that I like for my blog, because my blog is going to be about how to register a domain. That's my very first blog that I registered my blog post and I was writing at the same time, but back then I didn't have my blog, so I was writing in the Word file. What I'm going to do for this point of time, I'm just gonna paste from the Word file the text that I have, and you are gonna see how miserable it will look with WordPress editor. But just to have some content at this point of time, I'm just gonna paste something. Of course, later on I will edit all this with the help of Elementor, and you will see how it looks like. I just pick the title and I go and check. How does it look like? Guys, don't forget to the category, pick the category, because otherwise, of course, it will not be shown in our page that we created, because we created this page for specific category, which is blogging. If you don't assign to your post that it belongs to the blogging category, WordPress will not show it to the page, because we indicated that there should be only posts from this category shown. Otherwise, we have recent blogs page as well, where all the posts are shown. I'm going to go back now and play a little bit with the settings, because I don't like these background colors. I don't like colors, so let's see what options do we get. We can play a little bit about the button. Let's change button color. I don't like black. Okay, it's changed. We can change the background color as well, I believe. I will change the background color with the WordPress editor, because I picked WordPress editor again for this page, because I like WordPress editor's option about the layout of the posts, category posts, or all the posts. Elementor doesn't have that plus. Otherwise, I always create pages and edit pages and posts with Elementor, because it's more easier to use. Now you know both how to use WordPress editor, how to use Elementor. Basically, you have the setup, the blog, absolutely functional. And you have all the knowledge that you need to build the website that I have exactly. You know everything. If you don't know anything, and if I was a bit unclear, this topic is a bit complicated, I'm so sorry for that. ask me in the question. And last thing that I'm going to is I'm going to WordPress dashboard settings discussion, and I'm correcting, picking the settings for the comment, because it is important. You will receive lots of spamming comments. You don't want to have spam links on your website, so make sure that you have moderation in place. Tick the moderation button, so before actually comments appear on your website, you need to approve it. Otherwise, you will face with lots of spams. Then you just go to the WordPress section of comments, and you will see all the comments that you got. You can either spam it, mark as spam, or you can approve this comment. Additionally, you can add the captcha for your comment section from the Google, but yeah, for now I will not do it. And the very last thing that I'm going to show you, how to add sections to the page that we already created. You can add anything, images, videos, everything. I will add text to that. Congratulations if you made it until now, because we are done. Thank you for watching, and if this video was valuable for you, please like it. Please let me know in the comment, and if you like what I do, please subscribe. Bye for now. PS, if you would like to join close Facebook group where we help each other to build their income sources online, then I will leave the sign up form in the description box. Sign up to get an invitation to the very closed, limited Facebook group.